this right here.
Yeah, flip out chase slot 1.
Storm is looking gnarly.
Back over to Edgar O'Neill.
So possibly a tornado on the ground right now.
Edgar just
gotta reposition.
Edgar just said there might be a tornado on the ground. So we the bracket
options down there.
Look at the Supercell.
One of the hard things about chasing up here.
Back to live radar. This Supercell right now in Texas is crazy. Huge hook echo. Unfortunately, the radar site right next to the storm is down, so we can't even really confirm if there's a tornado without, ground evidence. With obviously we have storm chaser Edgar O'Neill in the storm, but it's very hard to tell. He's driving right towards it though. You can see where he's located on radar Omega. He's heading directly north on 3008 road, and so he's going to be intercepting possibly a tornado. Again, there's a large hook echo, very strong inflow. This Supercell in particular is in an environment where the storm or the significant tornado parameter values are upwards of 8. So that's very high, by the way. It goes on basically a scale of 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, I should say. And in this area, it's at about an 8 right now. So very favorable analysis right now, or very favorable environment, I should say, for a tornado currently back over to the east of Del Rio. We still have a tornado warning just to the east of Abilene. This storm looks pretty crazy on radar, but it is still outflowy, so it's not really tornadic, but there is a hook echo still in it. Hail, some damaging winds, and even the possibility of tornadoes for any storms that stay south of our boundary. Again, it's much warmer and unstable to the south. If any storms go to the north of it, like this storm has kind of been doing over the last 30 minutes, then they're going to struggle to produce a tornado, be more of a hail concern. By about 8 to 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to have a large area of thunderstorms stretching from Missouri and Kansas City back over towards Milwaukee and Chicago. If you're over Milwaukee, if you're over Kenosha, Madison, we're not really looking at a tornado risk. It'll be mostly hail and wind. If you're over in Chicago, Joliet, we're kind of on the edge of maybe a tornado risk if that boundary lifts far enough to the north. And then by 10 to 11 o'clock tonight, we're going to have a lot of storms out there. Almost every one of you is going to see storms tonight over here in Illinois and Indiana. But again, for the most part, they're just going to vary on when they're going to happen and also the intensity of them. And so by about 12 o'clock to 1 in the morning, we are going to have this very large line of thunderstorms stretching from Michigan back over towards Kansas City. And then by this point, damaging winds and embedded tornadoes will be the greatest concern. And then another severe weather event is expected tomorrow. But
look at this, guys.
Even if you don't see your area, get by a discrete cell. Let's just say if you're in South Bend, you might not see much here on radar. Doesn't mean you're not going to see anything. Again, future radars, models are not perfect. They're not perfect science. They're not going to be perfect on predicting things. It's just a simulation. If they can help give us a forecast, they are not going to give us the guaranteed outcome, though, of any given severe weather event. If we go back down to Oklahoma and Texas, you can also see this evening we're going to have this very large line of thunderstorms ongoing. This will be mostly producing a damaging wind threat and large hail. Any supercells that develop out in front of this
look at that.
capable of producing tornadoes, especially this one west of San Antonio. There's another cell obviously near Abilene, but that one has less time to do something. And then by around 9 to 10 o'clock tonight, we got damaging winds and tornadoes moving through areas like Dallas, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and another pretty significant line of thunderstorms near Kansas City, Jefferson City, and Columbia. And then overnight into the morning hours, we'll have a lot of showers and storms out there. Tomorrow, another big severe weather event is possible across the Deep South and the Ohio Valley, with more tornadoes on the table. So again, hopefully that answers some of your questions. I know it won't answer everybody's question. I want to remind you, though, if Edgar O'Neill does not have service right now, we'll have him back up here in a moment, but that is a dangerous storm right now moving to the east. There's also a storm over here with a little hanging lowering north of Sorona in Texas. This is off to the south of San Angelo. A little lowering right there. Go back over to the Abilene storm. Ooh, that looks like it's about to drop near I-20. We have a traffic cam near I-20 near Putnam. Got a little tightening here on radar. This is the supercell right now that's located east of Abilene. Got a large hook echo again, and it might have actually caught up to our outflow boundary. It's currently radar indicated rotation. It is moving to the east northeast right now. That one might be trying to drop something right now. It's back over to Max Archer. This is the storm near Kankakee in Illinois. Got a little wall cloud that's developed. Again, it's been on and off with this little lowering near Herscher. broad area of rotation currently southeast of Union City. This is currently tracking to the east, so we still need to keep an eye on that storm. A lot of chasers right now are going back to the west. We got all sorts of storms again going up right now in northwest Illinois. All of them are still very early stages, so nothing more tornadic by any means, but
big wall cloud
will start to increase, we think, over the next hour or two. That's what it looks like out there right now. You can see all the holes in the sky. Sunshine's been going through for a while, so a lot of instability right now in northwestern Illinois. Storms are just exploding south of Davenport currently. That will continue, I think, for the next several hours. Thank you, staff, for the $5 super chat. Thanks for all you and your team do. Appreciate that. Thank you, Glenn, for becoming a member. On alert here in Southwest Michigan again. Yeah, if you're in Michigan, you definitely got to be on alert, especially in southern Michigan.
Look at this beefy wall cloud right here.
An active tornado, doesn't look like near Interstate 20 right now, but there is an area of stronger rotation, again, located just west of Putnam. Pretty dangerous storm here that is attempting to produce a tornado. Latest scan showing a strong area of rotation still. It's right to the northwest of Putnam, Texas. Again, if you're over in
Shabance Avenue.
stay alert.
I'm driving north on 6000 west right now. It's a big beefy wall cloud.
East northeast right now. Back over to the south of Seymour, we got a huge hail core. 2-inch sized hail right now. Moving towards Seymour, just east of Monday. That is a huge scatter spike on radar. Going right up Highway 82, going towards Lake Kemp, just west of Archer City. This is a very dangerous storm right now, moving to the northeast. We also have a new severe warning over near Oklahoma City. Got a few storms right now going up west of Oklahoma City. Damaging winds are at 60 miles per hour, and ping pong ball size hail is currently moving to the northeast. So we just got another watch. Am I tripping? Oh, we got another watch. Hey, Randy for the super chat. Brings from Georgetown, Texas.
Big beefy wall cloud.
Get this way later tonight, they will. All right, we do have a new tornado watch that was just issued. We'll get you guys the graphic in a second. That one's going to be from Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, and Kansas. So all of these watches are about to be connected, literally from Michigan all the way back into Texas. This is going to be a really long stretch of watches. Assuming they're all connected, that's about at least 1,300 miles, maybe even a little bit more, because that's going directly to it. About 635 plus 750. So again, if anybody has a camera looking at the storm, put it in. There's a tornado possible tag, though, again, just to the south of Aledo. A little broad area of rotation developing, got a little hook as well. There's a lot of convection going up around this area, so it might struggle a little bit. But if it gets some favorable storm mergers, there's definitely a possibility it could produce a tornado. Again, moving to the east right now, this will probably be one of the next storms to watch for. We got a lot of cells going up right now near Burlington, southwest of Princeton, and any of these are going to be capable of trying to produce a tornado threat. This is Storm Chaser John White. You can see those really tall clouds out in the distance. Those are those overshooting clouds that are spreading out to the east. And so that right there is that tornado possible tag severe warning just off to the west of Peoria and west of Galesburg. We do have a broad area of rotation developing near X99 in far eastern Iowa. We still have broad rotation going into Kankakee right now, and I do not think the tornado risk is very high with this storm right now. It's still to the south of the boundary. The severe thunderstorm warning just expired. I would assume they're going to issue a new one here in a moment. If you're over in Chicago, we got upwards of tennis ball sized hail now moving into Chicago. This is starting into a very dangerous situation. If you are in Chicago, Hey, Randy for the super chat. Brings from Georgetown, Texas. Just off to the east now of Herscher. Velocities on the radar have been still pretty weak. It's been, for the most part, north of the boundary. So we have Connor's YouTube link for slot 3. Very ominous skies right now, though, right now near Kankakee. We just said in the chat, nocturnal tornadoes are the stuff of nightmares. All right, so there's an area of rotation right now on the southwest side of Kewanee, and it is moving northeast. Sheffield and Buda, you guys are also included in this. I mean, guys, this is unbelievable what we're seeing. There is a large tornado buried back in there. That is not a lot of that's not rain. That's just very low-hanging clouds.
Oh my gosh, that thing's huge.
This is
Guys,
huge.
this is not good, guys. Huge tornado going just north of Aroma Park.
This is a huge tornado.
Huge, just monster, probably a mile wide.
Wouldn't be surprised if this went tornado emergency if it continued in the direction.
PDS tornado, chat. PDS tornado. PDS.
Tornado
PDS.
just hit Aroma Park.
North option up here. We're gonna go north on it.
Towards us.
This thing, good God.
This is video just moments ago or photo moments ago. That's the tornado that we just saw moments ago. Again, it was a cone to start. It's become a wedge. That was what it looked like a moment ago. That's from Carmen Parmello, who's also live inside of the Radar Omega app. You can actually see a lot of the crops here. They might have been damaged, but again, there is damage on the backside. And Storm Chaser John McKinney's on the backside of the storm right now, looking at maybe some of that damage coming up. I know there's damage.